Hey nerds, Jerry Bear here. Welcome back to the channel. Again, sprinkling in some new stuff here on the weekend. We're going back to Doctor Who. We've watched one video so far. This is kind of heavily requested. This is 50 years of humanism. 9.5 minutes though, so strap in for a little bit. If you want to watch it uninterrupted, a link in the description box down below. This is by Plumline Pictures, 6K subs. The video has 40K views, posted back in November 2013. 2013 was a good year, in my opinion. That was really good. That was good stuff. Dude, the nose, it doesn't stop. Anyways, Jerry, my esteemed co-host, works best behind the scenes. And let's learn about Doctor Who a little bit, shall we? The one video we watched was really cool, man. It was very interesting. BBC.
You know, when you're a kid, they tell you it's all grow up, get a job, get married.
It's terrible, don't do any
house,
of it.
Have a kid and that's it.
Yo!
You know, when you're a kid, they tell you it's all grow up, get a job, get married.
That's not, never mind. I thought that was somebody else.
Have a kid and that's
Once
it.
I paused it, I realized.
The truth is, the world is so much stranger than that. It's so much darker and so much madder.
Now we're getting to see some of the weird shit in Doctor Who.
And so much better.
Do you mind if I tell you a story, one you might not have heard? All the elements in your body were forged many, many millions of years ago in the heart of a faraway star that exploded and died. That explosion scattered those elements across the desolations of deep space after so many millions of years. These elements came together to form new stars and new planets, and on it went. The elements came together and burst apart, forming shoes and ships and sealing wax and cabbages and kings. Till, eventually, they came together to make you.
It's fucking nutty, bro.
You are unique.
Deep space terrifies me.
There's no such thing as an ordinary human.
Do you know, in 900 years of time and space, I've never met anyone who wasn't important before.
Are all people like this?
Like what?
So much bigger on the inside.
Homo sapiens.
Homo sapiens.
Invincible species. It's only a few million years since they crawled up out of the mud and learned to walk. Puny, defenseless bipeds. They've survived flood, famine, and plague. They've survived cosmic wars and holocausts. Now, here they are, out among the stars, waiting to begin a new life, ready to outsit eternity. They're indomitable.
The data that was drained from the girl shows the Doctor's long association with libertarian causes. His entire
Okay, two-piece?
history is one of opposition to conquest. While he lives, he is a threat.
You can always judge a man by the quality of his enemies.
There are some corners of the universe which have bred the most terrible things. Things which act against everything that we believe in. They must be fought.
These things are wild
Show
looking.
me a better way of living your life. That you don't just give up. You don't just let things happen. You make a stand. You say no.
Look how old that is, dude. I love that right there.
Else just runs away.
Unless we are prepared to sacrifice our lives for the good of all, then evil and anarchy will spread.
Dude, I love the old clips.
Call me old-fashioned, but if you really wanted peace, couldn't you just stop fighting?
Have you noticed how people's intellectual curiosity declines sharply the moment they start waving guns about?
Don't you see, violence doesn't end violence. It extends it.
It was a
Facts.
wonderful creature, capable of great good and great evil. Yes, I think you could say it was human.
This planet is just starting. These
Tight,
stupid
man.
little people have only just learned how to walk, but they're capable of so much more.
You want weapons? We're in a library. Books. Best weapons in the world. Harm yourself.
Say the right words, the right emphasis at the right time. Oh, you can make men weep or cry with joy.
Change them.
You can change people's minds just with words.
Sad, really, isn't it? People spend all their time making nice things, and other people come along and break them.
Well, I see every life is a pile of good things and bad things.
Fuck.
Good things don't always soften the bad things, but vice versa. The bad things don't necessarily spoil the good things or make them unimportant. Happiness is nothing unless it exists side by side with sadness.
I've been looking for a word. A big, complicated word, but so sad.
I love the older clips so much. I don't know why.
What word?
Oh, okay. Well, she got psychofraculated.
I'm alive.
Life isn't sad.
It's sad when it's over.
Some people live more in 20 years than others do in 80. It's not the time that matters, it's the person.
There is no indignity.
There's
in
so many
being
bars
afraid
being
to die.
dropped here, bro.
But there is a terrible shame in being afraid to live.
Pain and loss, they define us as much as happiness or love. Whether it's a world or a relationship.
She has an electric chair
Everything
herself.
has its time. And everything ends.
Everything's got to end sometime. Otherwise, nothing would ever get started.
You lot. You spend all your time thinking about dying. Like you're going to get killed by eggs or beef or global warming or asteroids. But you never take time to imagine the impossible. That maybe you survive.
No, this is Reddit.
Why do you always assume
That is
the
true,
worst?
man. Spend a lot of time
Where's
thinking about
your
death.
joy in life? Where's your optimism?
I am and always will be the optimist. The hoper of far-flung hopes and dreamer of improbable dreams.
Look at this lad, bro.
Why do you always show the greatest interest in the least important things, eh?
The least important things sometimes, my dear boy, lead to the greatest discoveries.
And this? Just rubbish.
Nothing's just rubbish if you have an inquiring
Nothing's just
mind.
rubbish.
There's always something to look at. If you open your eyes.
For some people, small, beautiful events is what life is all about.
A straight line.
How long has this show been out, man?
In 2 points.
How long has this been
By
going?
no means the most interesting. The universe is big, it's vast and complicated and ridiculous. And sometimes, very rarely, impossible things just happen and we call them miracles. 900 years, never seen one yet.
Yep.
Magic, Leela. Magic.
I know. There's no such thing as magic.
Exactly. To the rational mind, nothing is inexplicable, only unexplained.
The ship is cursed! Yeah, right, curse. It's big with humans. Means bad things are happening, but you can't be bothered to find an explanation.
I too used to believe in
damn.
magic, but the doctor has taught me about science.
Right
It's
between the
better to
legs,
believe in
brother.
Science.
You're happy to believe in something that's invisible, but if it's staring you in the face, nope, can't see it. There's a scientific explanation for that. You're thick.
I've seen fake gods, bad gods.
At everyone in 2020, Jesus.
Gods. Can you hear them? All these people who lived in terror of you and your judgment. All these people whose ancestors devoted themselves, sacrificed themselves to you. Oh, you like to think you're a god? You're not a god. You're just a parasite.
You know, the very powerful and the very stupid have one thing in common. They don't alter their views to fit the facts. They alter the facts to fit the views.
I do not ask too many questions.
God dang, bro. This shit is fucking crazy.
Answers are easy. It's asking the right questions which is hard.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Well, that sounds healthy anyway. You never be certain of anything. It's a sign of weakness.
I don't know. Isn't that brilliant? I love my knowing. Keeps me on my toes.
But I don't understand.
Exciting, isn't it?
Well, I don't understand.
But this is one corner of one country in one continent on one planet that's a corner of a galaxy that's a corner of a universe that is forever
Dude,
growing.
deep space is
Created,
terrifying.
never remaining the same for a single millisecond.
Look at
and
that.
There's so much to see. All of time and space, everything that ever happened or ever will. Where do you want to start? That's an alien world out there. Think of it.
But you don't know what's out there.
Then let's find out.
Maybe
Well,
it
I mean,
is. I
it's the
gotta
cosmos,
look
the
up. I
frontiers
gotta
of
look it up.
creation, the boundary between what is and isn't, or isn't yet anyway. Do you think that's interesting?
I suppose so.
What? I feel just like a goldfish looking out into a new world.
Look at all those planetary systems, Doctor. We could rule them all.
I want to see the universe, not rule it.
Because you don't need to own the universe, just see it.
I think that'd be
The
crazy.
privilege of seeing the whole of time and space.
Just to see.
That's ownership enough.
I am a citizen
Just
of
to
the
look.
universe. Your ideas never
Observe.
fall to cripple.
There's a lot of things you need to get across this universe. Warp drive, wormhole refractors. The only thing you need, most of all, is you need a hand to hold.
You must travel with understanding as well as hope. You
I
wanted
love
advice,
it,
you
man.
said. I never give it, never. But I might just say this to you. Always search for truth. My truth is in the stars.
In the stars.
What are we going to see and learn next, Doctor? Our destiny is in the stars. So let's go and search.
It is true, man. Destiny is in the stars. Holy shit. That was
Everywhere.
that was more educational there for a moment than I anticipated. And there was so much more information being dropped than I could have even imagined. That I was like, am I watching a Doctor Who video? Am I watching an explanation of life? That was solid, bro. I gotta look something up real quick. Watch this. I'm gonna type in a name here. That's gotta be her. It's gotta be. And if not, I'm gonna be fucking shooketh. Yes, dude. Okay. Oh wait, TV short, Doctor Who. Yes, Amy Pond. That's what I kept seeing. Karen Gillian was in Doctor Who, and I did not know that. Karen Gillian, of course, being Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy and Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and Avengers and all that stuff, and Jumanji and everything else. I love Karen Gillian, dude. She's just dope. She's just a great person. So yeah, dude, that video was like, there was so much more going on there, and then it kind of transitioned back into Doctor Who and some of their adventures and life and the concept and our destinies in the stars and all that stuff. It makes perfect sense to me. Deep space is terrifying. I could spend 30 minutes minimum talking about that shit. Yeah, wow. That was a lot of information there. I really enjoyed it. There wasn't anything verbally for me to react to or to say or talk about the show because I've never seen it, but just seeing from like whenever the show started, like with the first Doctor to where it is now and everything in between and some of these adventures and space and time and everything, it's fucking mind-blowing, dude. And reading you guys talking about the last video has been interesting to say the least. Doctor Who it's far down on my list of shows to watch, but hopefully one day we can get there and actually enjoy it. Obviously, I'm not going to watch all of it. Jesus Christ, it looks like it's been out since the fucking 40s. But I will watch some of it. I have a best friend who really loves Doctor Who, so maybe she'll get me into it. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Yeah, just some deep stuff was spoken there. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and head out before my brain gets going. I hope you guys enjoyed. Playlist up on screen. And as always, check back for gameplays, commentaries, news, and updates. Later, nads.